Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Ryan and Robert Rants. We're back again with another trailer reaction and review. Today, what are we going to be talking about, Robert?
We are going to be watching and reacting to The Long Walk, starring Cooper Hoffman and David Johnson. Although I did read that Mark Hamill is in this, so I don't know why you don't lead with him, because that would have got my interest right from the get-go. But it's also directed by Francis Lawrence. So, I mean,
Yes, of Hunger Games fame since it
of
is
Hunger Games.
Lionsgate,
Yep.
but in our hearts, Constantine.
Constantine.
And this is Stephen King's first written novel, too, so
Yeah, that is
should
true.
be a pretty interesting take, especially with that combo. It's going to be interesting to see what this is. If it's horror, if it's intense, thriller. I mean, it's Stephen King. It could go anywhere.
Yeah, it can be all of the above, too.
Exactly. All right, well, I'm queued up and ready to go if you are.
I am.
Awesome. Counting down 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it going to take place in Maine as well?
It already sounds like a Stephen King
I
book.
was about to say,
Just from
the names
dialogue.
alone, the names alone too. There's definitely some Stephen King names. Took a turn.
Okay.
Oh man.
Give me a flashback to the movie Soldier. Ooh.
Yeah, that looked painful. That was Cujo.
Ooh.
That looked intense.
Yeah, that's a good turn.
Man.
So,
I mean,
thoughts?
that was a pretty good trailer.
That was.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, could have always used a little less, but I feel like they still didn't show enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the only issue I have, they did the syncopation thing again with the
Yeah.
music and the thing. Like, I feel like if you didn't have that and just, did the trailer as is, which surprisingly, it's a pretty long trailer, but it didn't feel like it.
No, it didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm looking at the time, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and I was like, okay, but it's a 2 minutes is a long for me. It's long for a trailer,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, I feel like it's still not. It didn't show like a 2 minutes and 20 seconds worth of, footage, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it did feel like it gave away a lot, though.
It did. Like, it's I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a good one, but it's a weird one. Huh.
I mean, it's definitely got my interest.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
as far as the trailer
it's
goes, like, what would you give this? Like, I feel like I'm leaning towards a 6, but
I was gonna say 7, maybe.
6.5, if anything.
Because I think
that's as high as I would go.
I think I was invested in the actual, like, what was going on visually, that I didn't really hear the audio, like you said, the syncopation.
Yeah.
So I wasn't paying much attention to that. So but I mean, you noticed that more than I do. But I was more invested on like what I was seeing.
Yeah.
So that's why I think I think that's why I'm gonna like bump it to a 7, because it's got me intrigued, and it's Stephen King, so there's gonna be something at the end that's like
aliens.
It's
always aliens.
It's always aliens. But
it's a prequel to Dreamcatcher.
Right.
Yeah.
This is how the mist starts.
Oh God. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the 6.5. I mean, it did enough for it, but like I said, it's the little things like that. Like the dialogue, like I said, definitely has that Stephen King feel at the beginning. That twist was pretty good. I think after that, then it sort of gives away a little too much. Yeah. I feel like they probably could have shown like a flash of scenes or something and then cut the trailer. Or even just ended it right there. Just boom. Yeah. There's the title card. Then there's your teaser.
That would have been a good one if they did that.
Yeah, and then just cut to like the walking with like the foot all on its side, and then boom, date.
They could have done it where, so let me pull up I had the movie poster up somewhere. I can't type today. But I was also getting, this is going to intrigue the people who are fans of Squid Game.
Oh yeah. Oh, hands down.
Okay, well, it's not the movie poster I thought, but anyways, doesn't matter. But yeah, like if they would have ended it with the gunshot there, and then just like flashes of like the people the walking right, the guy with the looked like his foot was broken, and then the guy dragging blood, stuff like that. It's just like quick flashes, like to the point where like you're gonna get a seizure or something, and then like the title card just comes up, and you can even have like a voiceover from Mark Hamill and be like, yeah, I think that would have been a good teasing. I mean, yeah, that would have been great. That would have definitely been more like an 8 or a 9 for me if that had happened. But I mean, I'm still intrigued. I think this did a good job. I do want to watch more of this. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, maybe the winner of this goes on and becomes Thomas Jane's character from The Mist. I'm bringing it back.
Oh God,
bringing it back. You just can't catch a break.
This is how he pays his penance at the end of The Mist. Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I mean, I don't really have much to say about this one. What about you?
No, I mean, they could have also like I get they want it's going to be more about the younger cast, but you might want to include like I didn't even see Judy Greer in this one. Did you?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah,
okay,
she was hugging somebody.
Is that who it was? Okay.
Yeah,
but like you probably should lean in more also to the Judy Greer, the Mark Hamill, kind of get that mix of both.
But well, was Mark Hamill the guy that was that was talking on the microphone?
Yeah,
that was him.
Yeah, he was like almost clean shaven. Looked like.
Yeah.
He had a little
oh, that's all you need right
better.
there. Yeah. I didn't even realize like it was him because, like you said, visually, it's more of like the whole concept of wow, like this could be a sleeper.
It's possible.
I think this could be one that it could go either way with this one. It could be a sleeper or it could be something completely different. But I have faith in Francis Lawrence. I mean, to do good because he makes pretty decent movies and he's a pretty good director.
Yeah, I mean, no fault on his own on the Hunger Games. I mean, those movies gross so much money. I mean, but you can only do so much. I mean, like the source material isn't. I mean, it's okay.
That first movie comes really close, really close. Aside from the ending, it's almost like ripped straight from the pages.
Yeah, I mean, I like Catching Fire more. Okay, so it's weird. The first book I liked more, but the second movie I liked more than the first. I don't.
Oh yeah, the second movie is like so visually enticing. It's entertaining. It's on the edge of your seat. Then, like there's a lot of stuff that happens to push it forward.
But I mean, I recently read the books. I think last year I bought them before the first movie came out. I never got around to it, and nice. I was just like, I wasn't. It might have even been about 2 years ago, but I was like, the plot is okay. It's just how it's written, I guess. I don't know.
It's a battle royale. That's all it is.
It's pretty, like
it's a battle royale.
The plot itself is fine. I'm just the writing style is not for me. It is, you can tell it's geared more towards like a teenager, younger preteen type, So
I just looked at The Long Walk. It said it's in post-production. It's expected September 12th. So
a couple months
right after summer. Yeah, so I mean, this could definitely be, like I said, a sleeper for.
Definitely, it'll start early buzz if everything, if it goes the way we might. But it is also Lionsgate.
Yeah, so I mean, it's. I don't know. I mean, Lionsgate used to be real good back in the day because you'd get some like real, not run-of-the-mill box office busters, but they'd be movies that they were like cranking out a little bit of everything, comedies, horror, primarily horror for the longest time. I mean, that's what they're known for. Those are their staples, but then they started branching out towards everything else, and that was around the time I think Summit was out too, trying to do the same thing. So I mean, those two were always competing for those movies, but I mean, like I said, it could go either way. But I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing this. I don't know if this would be a theater watch for me. I mean, the visuals did look cool, and I think it would be pretty cool to see that on the big screen. But again, this is like what we talked about before, like when we were talking about Fall, is when it
Mhm.
comes to movies like this, where it's like small cast, small sort of thing. It's depending on the mood I'm in when I watch it. It's real. I'm either
Yeah.
gonna have my attention fully in it, or my mind's just gonna wander and be like, oh, okay, let's just go do something
It's
else.
definitely gonna find. I think it's following more on a streamer. I think it.
Yeah.
I don't
Dare
know.
you say it's gonna find its footing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one I could see streaming, like, on Netflix or something. Like, oh, this is the movie everyone's talking about,
Yeah.
or like, something like that. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like
I
this would be
agree.
the one.
I agree. But
But yeah,
I'm
man.
interested in it. I'm definitely gonna watch it when it comes out, whether it's in
Yeah,
theater or on streaming.
yeah, I guess I'll be there with you. Yeah. Aside from that, I mean, I don't really have much to talk about for the long walk. What about you?
No, I mean, real location looks like, so that's always a positive for me. I mean, it looks really good, and again, Stephen King. I was reading some of the comments. They said it's like one of his first things he wrote it when he was like at closer to the age of 18, which is wild to me. Like, how do you
Oh
write
wow, so
something?
early Stephen
Yeah,
King.
like I mean, just the thought of like creating something when like this when you're 18 years old is like, bro, you might have issues. I mean, I think he has issues, but
But you also got to remember around the time, he was growing up, the wars going on, like
yeah,
all this stuff.
he's not
So I
that
mean,
old.
but it's also like
Cold War.
technology isn't as prevalent as it is now as it was then.
I mean,
So
he's also grew
back
up in Maine, so there's probably not much to do.
true, it's a lot of thinking.
Yeah. But
What would it be like if people just walked
yeah,
and just kept walking?
but no, I got nothing else to say. I mean, I'm intrigued. Good trailer. Wish it was done a little different, but splitting hairs at that point.
Nice, nice. Well, aside from that, that's all we have for this one, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please be sure to like and subscribe. And like Robert always says, get down in that conversation. We want to hear from you. What's your favorite Stephen King adaptation? What do you think about this? Since we're talking about Francis Lawrence, Constantine 2, where you at? But
James
yeah,
Gunn
aside from
said
that,
that's still on the radar. Let's go.
I'm still waiting. But yeah, aside from that, Robert, you want to talk to them about everything else we got going on?
Yeah, so we have our Avengers Doomsday video up where we went and picked Sam Wilson's lineup of Avengers that he might show up with in that movie. We also have our Thunderbolts coverage. We review, react, and everything else to the Thunderbolts movie. Spoilers heavily in that movie. Or in that video. We also have our post credits reaction and rant. We also have more trailer reactions. We have the Unholy Trinity, highest to lowest, Diablo, everything, everything going to be great. So be sure to check everything, check them all out. We do have something for everyone. If those aren't interested, we do got weapons, Fantastic Four. Like I said, we do have a little bit for everything. We watch everything. We do not discriminate against any movie. We hold all
Goodness.
movie in high regard. Check out the
Understood.
Diablo. That one's fun.
Yeah, yeah. If you want a good laugh,
That one's fun. Check out the Diablo reaction.
Yeah. Aside from that, thank y'all so much again, and we'll see you next time.